was a real yawn, but I just, in my head, thought about how fake that looked. Hey, it's little me, back from Petty. Good morning with you. What? How crazy would that be if you were all here? If you really think about how much science and engineering and craftsmanship had to go into the fact that I can talk to myself in my room and then end up in your room, in your house, on your phone. Like, what? Elon Musk really is onto something. Anyway, the reason that I'm in a different location today is that I am on a little vacation. Well, that's what I'm calling it. I am house sitting. Ryland and Shane have gone to Cabo. I'm having the time of my life. Stop. This is the last week I have in LA before I'm driving to Colorado. I think I'm leaving next Wednesday. Also starting to get very stressed and anxious about this whole moving process and how it's gonna work and what it's gonna look like. But basically today I need to start getting my life together. And by that, I mean, I have so much dumb shit that I have purchased in dark times of mine that I just simply need to get rid of. I tried to self-tan last night. It did not go well. Sometimes it's a hit and sometimes it's a miss. Also, you know something weird that I've just recently discovered? So I fall a lot. I think that I figured out what it is. I have an ankle. This ankle, my right ankle, I swear to God, it is a weak ankle. Sometimes I'll be walking and it'll just decide to spaz and I will fall. It's the right ankle, dude. But when I self-tan and I accentuate the ankle, then I'm looking at my ankle and I'm like, wow, now my ankle is not only weak, but it is ugly. That's where I'm at today, folks. Let's get ready. Hi. This morning, I've been watching the season premiere of The Bachelorette. I watch every season, I can't help it, but let me know who you like. I love the guy in the cat suit. If he walked in, I'd be like, the rest of you can go. I'm good. I love him. That is my type. That is my type. Oh, well, you can't win them all. So today, in the light of one, kind of the beginning of a new chapter in my life, two, getting rid of a lot of my stuff just so I can consolidate what I have. Going through my stuff in LA brings up a lot of emotion because a lot of the time I'm like, really? Like, am I really that dumb of a bitch that I bought some of these things? I started thinking about the YouTube video that a lot of people do. I'm a YouTuber and I'm gonna do the YouTuber thing in vlog style, simultaneously getting rid of these things that I regret purchasing. Why did I buy half of these things? Probably, realistically, honestly, because I thought that it would make me fit into the LA crowd. And did it do that? No. You live and you learn and you buy stupid things and then you can sell stupid things. I'm about to go to a store called Crossroads. I don't know if it's just a LA thing. It's similar to a Plato's Closet if you have those in your area. I actually worked at a Plato's Closet once. It was my first job. I have these. You know what? It's not that I even hate that. Oh, there's blood on them. Huh. Blood on the foot, that's my weak ankle. Coincidence? I think not. Oh my God. I actually bought these when I first moved to LA at a Crossroad. So they were already secondhand and now I'm giving them back. Does that mean they're third hand? It's just not for me. Yeezy is not my breezy. I don't know. You know what my spiritual awakening has done for me? I'm trading in my Yeezys for my 250 flip-flops because. So I have all of this. The whole car is just filled. I went to 2 Crossroads. The first one, they wrote me a check for $370. Amazing, great. My ego then became huge and I was like, okay, when I take my other 2 bags to the other Crossroad, I'm gonna get another $400 check. No, $55 and a few cents. Throwback. Was it worth it? Yes, but I'm also pissed because I got a freaking parking ticket. The meter was 2 minutes expired and they gave me a parking ticket. This makes me really quite sad. $63? Are you kidding me? Who is this officer?
Oh, they don't put a name on it? You can't even say it to my face with a name? Agency 53, huh? Your name's 53? That is freaking so rude. So basically, if we do the math, I made $425 for my old clothes, got a $63 parking ticket, so that subtracts a lot, and then I got a $15 salad because I thought I deserved it before I knew that I got a parking ticket. I am happy about my $420 though. $420. You know what that means, girls. That we're gonna go home and read the Bible and be respectful to our peers and be grateful for everything that we have.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna do my general good as a person. Reduce, reuse, recycle. I'm going to take everything that I didn't sell to the Goodwill to donate. I have 2 humongous bags left and that huge box. So I'm like, okay, I think I can fit everything into the box. I grab the box. I am wobbling. I can't even walk straight. Penguin style. I come out with my big ass box, waddling through the Goodwill parking lot. I get halfway in the middle of the street and the box breaks, rips, annihilates itself. Asshole to vag rip during pregnancy. Like, it is gone. All of my clothes are in the middle of the street. Okay, what do I do? Like, cars were swerving around me. Did anyone offer to help? No. This is Los Angeles. You are on your own, baby. No one is out here to help you. You are in this fight as a solo warrior. No one is gonna help you ever. So then I compiled everything back into my car, and we are back to square one, where I started with my car full of clothes. Rip. What do you have to say to the world? So cute! Ow! 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 My uterus. As you all can see from the back of the car, one of the things that I regret buying most, because let's be honest, this is where most of my wasted money has gone, is buying clothes that just simply aren't worth it. If you're honey, you have a built-in hoodie, because guess what? God blessed you and you came with a beautiful, luxurious, don't lick my straw, bro. Don't lick my straw, I just complimented you. You have such a luxurious coat. Because you know what the golden rule is? I think it's always tell the truth. The bronze rule: quality is better than quantity. Friendship, clothes, boyfriends. This is the sad and cold, harsh truth that I had to tell myself. You cannot buy clothes from a store hoping that they will one day fit you, because guess what, Morgan? They will not one day fit you. I have so much shit in my closet that I've never even worn, and it's just tragic to think about. If I had a number on all the clothes that I bought that have never worn, that would be the end for me. Quite honestly, I don't think I could take it. So I think it's important to add that quality doesn't always necessarily mean expensive, you know? Like if you go to Target and you find a t-shirt for $15 and you're like, wow, I really love this t-shirt and I'm gonna wear it for the next 5 years of my life. To you, individually, that is a quality piece because you will get a lot of use out of it, okay? It doesn't have to mean that you go into Nordstrom's and buy a $400 dress. Regardless of the price, regardless of the store, of the brand, will I wear it? And does it fit? Does it fit around my ass significantly enough to where I can sit down and breathe? And now I'm gonna have to find another Goodwill because I have embarrassed myself out of the first one. So, good evening, everyone. You thought I was done with my spending regrets? No, I have quite a few more. Now, this first one. This is a tribute to 2018. Why in the world these were so trendy and everyone thought they were so cute? I don't know. It is a Gucci belt. Like, what? This was out of stock at the store for so many months that I bought it on Poshmark. Who even knows if it's real? I think it's so ugly. I'm so sorry. I think it's so ugly. I'm not judging if you bought it because one, I also bought it and I look like a walking advertisement for Gigi Gorgeous. I felt like that episode from SpongeBob. Patrick's like, no, SpongeBob, the reason that it's not working is that you need to turn it to W for Wumbo.
Should be set to W for Wumbo.
Maybe if I turn it upside down. Oh, it's dumbass written across her pelvic line. Like, I just don't like it.
I wonder if a fall from this height would be enough to kill me.
And I'm really mad at myself that I bought it because I didn't even like it when I bought it.
Apology?
I bought these on my 21st birthday. We all went to Vegas. It was so much fun. I am still hungover from the whole experience. I was 21 years old. I was decently drunk and I had just won a lot of money at a slot machine. It was money that I didn't count that I had, so I'm just gonna spend it. My lucky money that I won on my birthday, I spent it on these. What in the designer wannabe 3D Iron Man Transformer Wumbo glasses are these? What are these? If you want these glasses, go to your local AMC IMAX and they will give you a pair that looks the exact same. Then you can walk your cute ass over to Joann's, get some rhinestones, and you can make the exact same ones. If I was sitting at a bar with a group of my girlfriends and I saw a guy walk up to me looking like this, I would simply open my phone, airdrop him this photo, and then pray that he never talked to me. And if he asked for my number, I would block him. So, RIP to this phase of my life. If they have anything good to eat. What I find to be so interesting is looking what other people keep in their fridge. Panda Express orange chicken sauce. Ew, why is it sticky? 2 undrinking coffees. Half a bottle of ranch. A singular onion. They have corn dogs, as you should. Moving on. This isn't even something that I purchased. This is something that I got scammed into. I broke my phone. Went to the Apple store, got a new phone. They were like, okay, you gotta go to the Sprint store to activate it. Yes, I have Sprint. So I go to the Sprint store. The guy's like being all nice to me. We're offering a bonus prize for the members who have been on auto pay for over 2 years. I was like, great. What did I win? Okay, girly, you get an iPad. You're telling me that it's free. He's like, yep. It's free, 100% free. And then the next month on my Sprint phone bill, I get charged $25 for this iPad because the iPad has like phone service. So I call up Sprint on my iPad that now functions like an iPhone. And I'm like, listen, your guy told me that I was never gonna have to pay another cent for this iPad. Yes. The iPad is free, but for however long you own the iPad, for at least the next 12 months, you have to pay the service fee on the iPad and you can't get out of it. And I was like, great. People at home, anyone that works at a phone store, please explain to me why you cannot walk into a phone store without getting scammed and manipulated in some type of way. I'm dead serious. Every time. So anyway, I'm stuck with this iPad for the next few months. I'm just telling you, I would absolutely never buy one because what is the point? Like my aunt and everyone's like, I love my iPad. I'm like, yeah, but why don't you just use your phone? What's the point in owning an iPhone, an iPad, and an iMac? Like there's just no reason for the middle one. If you don't have a laptop, go crazy. You can't put it in your pocket. You can't put it in your purse. If you take it on a plane, your bag's just 20 pounds heavier, and then you also have to bring your laptop if you work on your laptop. So what is the point, bro? I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Thing is, I don't even own this, okay? Sprint owns this, and as soon as I stop paying the service fee, they want it back. And I will gladly give it back to them because it is taking up energy from my life. Energy from my life. And I am not okay with that any longer. You manipulated me into buying this mega iPhone when I already have a mega iPhone. It is 10 o'clock and I'm gonna go to bed. I will be so happy to see you tomorrow, but right now, my besties at home, I have to go to bed. I love you so much. See you tomorrow. Don't do it. You really wanted that bad? I hope that made you happy. I'm 100% serious. This is my new persona. Uno. Good morning, everyone. I have replenished myself. If I could go back in time to this day, around a year and a half ago, when I was in a very dark place with how I looked and how I felt about myself and how I felt about my body, I would go back and tell myself, this is not the answer. And guess what? It wasn't the answer. Okay, so last year I bought a Peloton. Insert horrifying music. So besides a car, a physical vehicle that can drive you from point A to point B, A Peloton is the most expensive thing that I've ever bought. I believe I spent around $2,300 on it, which, saying that out loud, makes me want to tip myself back in this pool and never be seen again.
Hey, Morgan.
So not only do you have to pay for the Peloton, you have to pay for their monthly app, which is $46 every single month of your life for the rest of your life that you have the Peloton. Tell me that's not the dumbest thing you've ever heard of in your life. It sends me into a self-created spiral. Unless you are a home workout queen that is so unbelievably dedicated to cycling in your living room, I would not recommend buying a Peloton. So, I sold my Peloton. Take me back. God, this boat has more direction than my life. To all the Peloton stands out there, and anyone who is associated with Peloton that might be watching this video, I don't think it's a bad product. It's engineered nicely. They have a good interface. It's just not me. It ain't me. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to the fitness community that I am a disgrace. Okay. Well, on that note, I'm gonna go dry off.
Shake it off. In the name of Taylor Swift, shake it off.
Well, I'm about to attempt to go to another Goodwill to drop off my clothes. Pray to God that I make it through the door this time. Growing up, just like every other basic little stupid bitch, my dream car was a white Range Rover. So my mom and I used to go walk around the Range Rover dealerships just for fun. We meet this mom there who has an old white Range Rover, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm here because my husband is building me a new custom Range Rover. It was a 2012 Range Rover. I think it had 40,000 miles on it. And she was like, you know what, now that you mention it, I am trying to sell my Range Rover. And I was like, great, deal is done. This Christian mom really melted my heart, and she was like, Jesus talked to me last night and he told me that this car was meant for you. And I was like, okay, wholesome. If Jesus says that it's so, then it must be so. Range Rovers are the most problematic thing that will ever enter your life. There is no man that will make you as aggravated. I don't even want to think about how much I spent trying to fix it. And you know how it ended with me and the Range Rover? It exploded and it fell to the ground. The car fell to the ground, and then I sold it to CarMax, which is the down payment that I put on the car that I have now, which I actually love. That is the biggest regret that I've ever had. That's the story of my life. I buy something stupid and then I sell it for a little bit less, and I'm like, okay, well, this is my final note, and then I'm gonna shut up and go to Goodwill. But from 19 to 23, what I have learned is there is an infinite amount of things that you can buy. Will a Louis Vuitton bag realistically make you happier? Probably not. Will Gucci sunglasses realistically make you happier? Probably not. Will a sports car make you happier? Maybe a little bit, but probably not. You know what has made me happier and what I wish I would have spent my money on as opposed to all of the stupid things? Therapy. I wish I would have put my money into therapy, because if I would have been to a therapist before I wasted all this money on these stupid things, they would have looked at me and said, Morgan, sweet baby child, put the credit card down. Moral of the story, do not go shopping at Gucci, go to therapy. That's what I've learned. The things that I've spent my money on that have brought me the most amount of happiness: 1, therapy. 2, my education. Is it gonna pay off? I don't know, but it makes me happy. 3, the $15 adoption fee that it took to adopt my cat Cookie. I love that bitch. That's it. And that, folks, is the end. I'm going to the abyss of Goodwill. I love you so much.